All right, dudes. So, well, I've had a lot of videos kind of talking like, seems like working class politics shit and, you know, really just a bunch of bitching and moaning on shit I can't control anyway. So, I kind of want to let y'all know what's happening with the fucking company, what I really fucking do. So, things are going well. We're doing really well. Like, I kicked off a 200,000 square foot job yesterday, kicked off a $100,000 service job yesterday. While we also did an 80-gallon water heater in downtown, a fuckload of other service calls, got the top out finished for a $45,000 job, got the fucking rough-in finished for an $85,000 job. A lot of shit going down. Got like, and I have like massive projects in the pipeline, massive projects. All the new guys I've hired have been fucking home runs. Another new guy starting Monday. Really excited about him. Got his fucking van, like I got him brand new Pro Press, deep cut bandsaw, rotary hammer, fucking shop vac, new fucking impact, drill, sawzall, like 8 fucking batteries, a bunch of lights. Decided Monday, I was like, man, I don't know. You know what? It's kind of weird. I'm gonna pick this dude up from his house because, like, you know, that way. Oh shit, boy. A lot of props from it. I keep getting emails from this project I did at this university. Sorry. Big project at university, and we nailed it. And like, we're gonna get a lot of work out of that. Like, oh, everything I touch, they keep coming back, dudes. They keep fucking coming back. So here is my plan, and this is what this video is really about, is in February, I'm gonna make like an $85,000 investment in my service side. I'm gonna buy another baller ass van. I'm gonna buy a baller one. I may not even buy it. I'm actually considering leasing it, and then that'll give me more money to fucking, because I'm considering spending like 30K cash, but I may not. But either way, we're gonna make a big investment in the service side. We're gonna get another service tech. We're gonna buy a bunch of equipment. I've got a dude. I have a hard time saying his name because he's fucking Albanian, but he's a viewer who watches from Albania. Who could imagine white trash boy in Texas having a fucking dude in Albania watch his shit? That's cool. And then I hire the guy to fucking, he's gonna do my website and he's redesigning my logo, which logo's cool. It needs to be, the one on my hard hat's better. Like, whenever I got my hard hat logo design, I sent them my existing logo, and they like, I didn't really notice it until I was kind of looking at it more. They changed it a bit and made it like more fucking, like, fucking yeah, dude. And so this other dude, the YouTube viewer, is gonna help me, you know, rebrand it. We're gonna get a bunch of new shirts made, and I'm gonna all the next vehicles I get are gonna be a lot nicer and newer from here. I don't really have a choice, but we're definitely gonna hire another guy in February. We're gonna buy all this equipment, and this is where I think where people go wrong, right? Like, and I'm gonna talk shit about one of my guys, Chad. Chad's older. Chad's like 60, right? And he's like, brother, we got it made. Why are we trying to fucking grow anymore? He's like, this is where everybody wants to be. They're trying to get where we are. Why are we trying to do more? Let's fucking, because, you know, obviously we're still, I refuse to leave growth mode, right? Like, I'm not trying, because if I'm willing to make an $85,000 investment in service, what that means is that's 85 grand of mine that I'm willing to fucking put into service, right? So, or like potential bonuses, and like, you know, in theory, I could like hook everybody up with more money. But that's like the whole goal of the business, is to keep growing it, because I truly believe that the second I decide to stay stagnant, it's not long before I either do have to make the decision to stay growing again or fucking start dying. You know what I mean? So I have no interest in chilling out for a long time, for a long fucking time. So with this big investment we're gonna make, the raw numbers I'm thinking is like, just because like the thing that cannot be underestimated is Dustin. Okay, like Dustin, it's like he was sent to me from fucking God. Like you couldn't get a better fucking employee. Like, I literally am gonna have to fucking give him like a massive fucking raise. Like, he started out at a decent pay, and he is going to be making $10 more per hour than he started out at. And I think I'm underpaying him at that. Like, like I was talking to my controller last night. You know, my financial controller does all my bookkeeping and all this shit, and she's very talented, knows her shit. But she works for another company. She's actually the operations manager for, like, she was the operations controller for a large company. Now she's the fucking big time boss over the whole thing. Like, she is way the fuck up there, and she moonlights for me. She costs me a lot of money. It's not cheap. It is not cheap. But and so she really, like, she's a full-on pro at like the books and like this, like accountant to the extreme, you know. And she's the one who's like, your numbers are fucking dumb, right? Here's what she told me last night. She was like, because I told her, I was like, I'm scared of like how big, because like the numbers show that I need to grow. I need to put money into growth, because it's like what I'm doing is working. And what I told her, I was like, I'm scared because, you know, I'm half a dumbass. Like, we can't escape that fact, right? Like, I'm fairly clever, but like, obviously, like, y'all seen all these videos I've had that have been me crying about college boys making more money than me. I'm fucking, look at my garage. This is me, guys. I look like this. So I'm worried. I'm like, you know, I'm worried I've got fuck ups out there, and these chickens are going to come to roost when I've got 30 people on payroll. You know what I mean? And Gina's like, no. She was like, in all honesty, she was like, you know, your organization is not that great. Your bookkeeping is not great. She's like, but that's what I do. Like, and she was like, and your shit, she was like, compared to, I guarantee you, compared to your peers, your shit is fucking ironed out. She was like, so, she was like, your business model, your sales techniques, she was like, it's not just like above average. She's like, it's elite. She was like, it's elite. She was like, I don't know motherfuckers that can sell jobs like that, like what you can do. So that made me feel really good. That made me feel really good about myself. But whenever I was telling her about this thing with service, she was like, why not the construction? Like, that's what you're so good at. And I was like, you don't know what I got with Dustin. You don't fucking know what I got with Dustin. I was like, you don't know him really, because she's only interacted with him a little bit. Not like, she doesn't understand the fucking talent this guy has, man. And so it's like, I want to make him a partner. I don't want to just like fucking promote him and give him more money. I want to make him a partner. I want to make him get like profit sharing, like extreme, like not bullshit profit sharing where it's like, oh, instead of a Christmas bonus, you get this $2,000 check, you know, not that kind of bullshit fucking profit sharing. You know, like, I'm talking real deal, you know, let's make $500,000 a year type money, or better. Hang on. And so, but that's what it takes to do that, is you got to see the talent. You got to know that you're not going to be able to get there by yourself. You got to realize that like Dustin coming here, like, I'm not like a religious guy, right? But like, it's a blessing from God. Like, for me to get an employee that has those ethics, that like is has that work ethic, those morals, that grit, you know what I mean? Like, that views the world like you, is a fucking team player, has an amazing attitude, can interface with the customer, you know, is like, so, like every fucking thing you want. He's 100%er. And like, to get gifted 100%er, I've got to do everything in my power to maximize this guy. I will fucking never let him fucking leave. Like, I will hold this motherfucker hostage. Like, if you find me the company that'll pay him more money, find him. He ain't going nowhere, homie. And so like, but that's what it takes, is like, instead of me making the 85K, I got to see that, let's put that 85K into Dustin, right? And him and the new guy I'm going to hire should be able to generate an extra like 35K margin a month minimum for just this, like, from just the service department, right? And you get a couple months of that, and again, you just re-roll your nets into fucking, you know, the net profit. The net's probably going to be like 15, 20 a month off just those two guys, right? Maybe more of the net. And if I just roll the net back into them for like 6 months, instead of me getting like rich off of it, I can then get to where I've got Dustin in the office with 3 guys in the field with leased vehicles that are badass with my new fucking brand. And instead of netting 10 or 20 a month, or 20 or 30 a month, like net, or, you know, profits, we're netting, you know, 450 grand a year without me even knowing what's going on in the service department, because he's that fucking good. Like, like, in all honesty, he should own his own business, you know what I mean? But he has to get his master license to do that. And if he gets his master license, I'll understand why he's going off. He should probably. But at the same time, I'll make him a partner here, where it's like, brother, you know, it's gonna be hard to walk away from that kind of money, hopefully. So you gotta fucking spot the talent, and you gotta invest in it, you know? So that's kind of my roadmap. And then obviously, after I hire this next guy, like I said, I do have to get a sales guy, and I'm gonna hire for that position, but it's open. It's an open interview. Like whoever wants the job and I think is gonna be best for the job is gonna get it. You know what I mean? It's open. And honestly, I think whoever it is gonna be in a spot, a good spot, because like it's not like I'm not gonna support them, right? Like they can't have my customers, because like what's the point of, like, I don't need somebody to come over and try to take over my relationships. I need them to come and develop their own and bring revenue in that I don't have anything to do with, right? But it's not like I'm not going to support them. So like if they're going to be selling, like they're still going to have like me to rely on when like, and guys, there's nothing to it the way I do it. So whenever I talk to, like, you know, I think that's why I'm able to like get so much work, because it's child's play to me. You know what I mean? It's not hard. And if I can like kind of bring that calm energy to these bids for whoever I got coming in to sell, you know, with me as a backup, God, even if I gave them a $30,000 base salary, they could easily make 180. You know what I mean? Easily, like the first year. So, bye YouTube.